back when Dwayne was playing, I always kind of felt like one day he was gonna be a cross dresser or something. And he actually told this story I was listening to where he said when he was younger, he used to put on his sister's pumps and stuff. And he was like, yeah, every guy does that. I was like, hold on a second, bro. I ain't never did no shit like that. What the fuck you talking? We all did that. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? The hell?
No, sir.
Yo, HB Universe's Angry Snowman got a question before it scrolls up to chat, man. You guys want to answer that?
Let's see. We'll see. Why is having a street or hood identity emulating black people? You don't think white people come from the streets or hood? I think what it is, it's more like the hip hop culture. The street culture and the hip hop culture are kind of linked together. So it's just emulating more of the hip hop culture that just like how guys, would emulate the rock stars, the emo,
right,
kind of guys. It's just a culture that comes from the music that you're emulating.
I'm going to take a step further, man. I got a good friend of mine. We were in the club one night. This is years and years ago. And there was this girl he liked. And he's a soft guy, not that, that rough, just don't have that, he like, first off, he's very light skinned. Okay. And so the girl he was liking had some attraction to, he saw her leaving out of the club. Now we were young, we in our 20s. Nigga had a big old SUV or some shit like that, Cadillac, I think Cadillac Escalade was big at the time. And you dark skinned nigga, you know what I'm saying? Made head Timberland boots on, walk with a swag. And my buddy, he's a professional guy. And he couldn't understand why she would get with this motherfucker. Right? I'm professional. And I think, that's that street hood. And it probably applies in the black and white world too. But I think it goes up into our middle class. Even class, which is pretty different in the white world. You don't hear white men talking about, man, back in the day I was selling dope. You just don't hear that very often. But a woman might like a man in the black community that got a little edge from selling dope or beating niggas up or some shit like that. Look at Big Meech.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, are there big meaches in the white communities?
They're in the mob, John.
There are, but they're not like venerated like they are in the black community. So yeah, there's definitely big meaches in the white community.
Is there a song about a white big meach?
No, and that's what I mean. They're not venerated. They're not worshipped. They're just criminals in the white community.
Yeah. Like there were some professional black women that probably would take Big Meech.
Hell yeah.
Right? Professional, nice, attractive women, sisters, you know what I mean? And I think that's kind of the difference, the hood, in my opinion.
It is a difference. And to answer Angry Snowman's question, to add on to what has already been said, I think the reason why it's associated with black men is because we just have it on display more than anybody else. And it's just out there. And it's honestly, I think what Nick Fuentes was talking about was his frustration that white males are leaning into it and accepting it as part of their development. Because I think he understands that a lot of white men have been cucked and don't have the same level of authority as they used to.
I think Nick Fuentes has said something along the lines of, you're listening to the music, cheering for people that hate you. I've heard him say things like that. You're wearing these black guys' jerseys on your back, right? And these guys that are you're rooting for really don't like your ass, and they're taking your women. In that sense that most of them, a lot of them do have white women, and so in the sense that you're rooting for a guy and he's coming along taking your women right at the back door. That's kind of another thing I've heard him say. So anyway, it's interesting.
Before you hit play on this clip, let's just look at this screenshot. It says this screenshot says a lot about D-Wade. I mean, it's giving a lot of feminine energy on this stage. Look at this. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, the whole pink.
Not even the pink. Just look at him. Look at his posture. Like that looks very feminine. That looks crazy.
Yeah, he looked like he about to snap his fingers and roll his neck. Man. Look at
say,
him.
"Ooh, child." Ooh, say, "Ooh, child."
Look like here for the tea right now. Ooh, child. Ooh, child.
Hey, before we move on, Angry Snowman says Pointers got paid by Destiny. I know they are friends. And it's interesting. How could they be friends? They're on both sides. They're on two opposite sides of the aisle.
Opposite sides. Yeah, that's how you know. Like, John, man, these left and right pundits, they're all grifters, man. They're both just like extremes. Like, it's like the pro-black left grifters and then the anti-black right grifters. They're on the same team, man. They work with each other. They go to dinner with each other, man. They probably fuck. You know?
Yeah, that's what somebody's in it.
Yeah,
political Diddy party.
Take a listen to this.
So there's a topic I know you want to talk about. Let's talk about
yes. So it's this topic that's been buzzing in.
Yeah.
I can't say it's been buzzing in my house,
but it's been buzzing about your house.
It's been buzzing about our house. And so my wife came out and talked about how we split things 50-50 in our home.
Yeah.
And so it became a big conversation about, men and women who splits 50-50, who pays the bills and all these things. And then she recently came out and she said that she's in her soft era now, that she don't want to do 50-50 anymore. And I'm the kind of person, Jenna, that when my wife came to me and, we had a conversation about not everything 50-50, but, buying our house together, doing certain things for our family together in a 50-50 situation. I was like, sure, baby. Yeah. If that's what you want to do. And if she come to me and she say, I don't want to do it, I'm like, sure, baby. If that's what you want to do. Now the house may be a little smaller. Yeah. If we just going off my salary. Yeah. But it's all good. What about you?
Wait, hold on. But then we have to watch this clip because we want to hear what her talking about it. Let's wait.
See that? I saw that too. Yo, this nigga is ST as fuck. Go back like 10 seconds, child. Watch his hand movement. This nigga just pulled.
Bro, I think he has French tips. Look at his nails. I swear those are French tips. They're at least polished. They're at least polished.
Watch his hair.
Yeah. Just going off my
they're painted.
They're painted. Okay,
He's got an apple. It looks like an apple and a panda, and the pinky is just pink. Yo, this nigga got a whole Noah's Ark on his fingernails, man. This nigga, what the hell?
Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes, Queen. Yeah.
Man, I think he might have his eyebrows done too. I can't. This is getting crazy.
He definitely got his eyebrows done. Watch how he snatched something out of the air.
But it's all good. What about you?
Wait, hold on.
What about you?
Yo,
remind me of Sharon Bracey, bro.
No, you know what's crazy? Sharon ain't even this zesty, man. Sharon ain't even this zesty. I think Sharon would beat this nigga ass, man, low key.
Them niggas go shopping together.
Right. You could be holding Sharon's bags, man. Hold my bags, bitch, nigga.
He might have decorated the set. He may have told him, look, I want pink flowers up here before I come out. Got pink cloud.
Yeah. But then we have to watch this clip because we want to hear what her talking about it. Let's listen.
Oh, this is crazy, man. Hit the like button, you guys.
Dude, every freeze frame is just like super feminine.
Right. And I meant that financially, spiritually, emotionally.
I want you to hear this shit.
I famously said 50-50 or bust, right? And I meant that financially, spiritually, emotionally. And there's just a lot of days that I have 10% and I need him to be 90.
We finished and we done.
We cooked. That's what we
finished and we done. Did y'all catch that shit? That bitch said, we got to go in 50-50, go half on the baby. And then she said, but in many days, I ain't got but 10%.
Mm-hmm. Right. She probably don't even got that, man.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
I don't know what the last movie Gabrielle Union been in.
And it's cool if you ain't got 50-50. That's cool. Right? Like I ain't ever been out with a woman like, damn, you got 50. Like, shit, let's get the calculator out. What the bill is, 50-50. I don't think it should be that way. Personally, that's the way I see it. No. You know what I'm saying? Because some days you're going to be up where you got a 80%, not 100%, 110. Other days you might need her to pitch in on something as a team. You know what I mean? You might not be able to do it all. And the 50-50, that's just kind of weird to me. Right. That's, sweet auntie said relationships are 100.
Yeah.
Like, do they go back and reconcile after going to dinner? Hey, that dinner was $96. You owe me 48. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. 50-50, she said.
Yeah, John, I really think this is just like a black thing, man. Like, people are so concerned about like the amount they bring into the relationship. But when you hear white folks talking about it, they just have a joint account, like it ain't, they not calculating. They just got a joint account. They both put the money in it. All the bills come out of that account. It's simple. It ain't no 50-50 shit. If we both work, like it ain't, I'm the one in control. You the one in control. I don't know. It's just it seems like a really black thing. And it's like a modern day black thing. Cause even in my family, man, everybody in my family is successful, the women and the men. So they don't talk about that shit. 50-50.
Let me ask you this: if she had a billionaire, would she be expecting to go 50-50 with him?
I don't know. I don't know.
With this mindset,
I don't know. I think the real question is, if she had a white man, would she be expecting to go 50?
No.
I think she would be 100% with the white man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, definitely not. That's a Disney princess dream. She's achieved something with the white man. I do think it's a cultural thing. I agree with you, HB. And it's a more modern thing. I would say maybe over the last 15 years, we start to hear a lot more of this 50-50 thing. And I believe it's because of the distrust that's between black males and black female, that dynamic. So a lot of black people are going into relationships with each other with, what can I get out of this individual before what can we do together? And a lot of black women are driven by, let me get as much as I can before I even get with a man, because I don't know if I'm going to have one anyway. And that's why they always measure themselves by, I got a degree, I got a job, I got a house, I got a car, to emphasize that they don't need a man, but they don't. But a lot of times the men that they want, we don't really care about those types of things.
Hey, John, and look at Helen Haynes. This is a proud white woman, she got a, white man husband. She said, yep, our money goes into one account. They don't even think about it like that.
Yeah.
50-50. She's not thinking about how much she put in. It goes into one account. They a unit. They won. They're married.
Why did Michelle Obama's brother divorce his first wife?
Because she white.
No.
Why did he?
Black.
Oh yeah. Okay, the first wife. He said it. I forgot what he said though.
Couldn't keep up with her luxury lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I think that's, probably part of the reason why a lot of black people will separate their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do what you do with yours. We come together and kind of pay our bills. Maybe that's kind of her mindset. Gabrielle Union.
Days I don't. And I need him to be 100. It's brought us closer because he knows it's not about whether he can afford it. It's being vulnerable enough to be open enough to know that I'm okay. I'm okay as his wife. He's okay as my husband. I'm okay in this family. I'm okay in this home.
Yo, pause it right there.
That's a big statement right there. Go ahead, Dave.
And John, our Universal, this proves your point that it's a trust issue.
Yes.
And that's really what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's hard for and I'm gonna talk specifically about black women as someone who was recently married to one. It's hard for black women to get to this space of what she's saying is she's talking about feeling comfortable with her man. This is a multi-millionaire, high-level basketball player, and she's talking about her level of discomfort being with this man. Like that is very fascinating. And I think a lot of black women find themselves in this type of dynamic when they are in a relationship, that they don't know how to be vulnerable. They don't know how to be, a lot of times, feminine. They don't know how to be in a place of being a wife because they haven't been, cultivated to become them. They haven't. So it's always what can I get before this person gets me? It's like this psychological battle that goes on between black men and mostly black women. I think black men are just trying to figure out how to hold all this shit together and not lose ourselves in doing it.
And Universal.
Hold on for a second.
Okay.
Y'all guys keep going. See who's on this call. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead,
and Universal, I think it's the opposite, and I think it's that's like one extreme, but then there's the other side too, where they feel like they got to prove that they're not like all black women.
Right.
So, you know,
Right.
I want to, you know, Gabrielle Union probably broke as hell, but she still want to go 50-50. You know,
Right.
she still want to prove to him, you know, I ain't like these other bitches. I ain't no gold digger.
Hey, hold on, HB. We got Ignorant coming in. You want to come in? We got Ignorant. You want to
Hit
come
the
in?
line.
Ignorant.
Salute, Ignat.
So I just wanted to say respectfully, this is a nutcase. All right. She's insane. And she was also great by a bunch of white guys, gang when she was young. So that we got to kind of throw that one in there as added to her being a nutcase.
Oh, I ain't know she was a gang raped. I ain't know she was. Oh, I ain't know that. I ain't know that happened. I ain't know that.
I'm not surprised.
You guys know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, look it up. White guys. She make sure they stay in jail every year. She go there and say, no, I don't want them out.
Oh, shit.
You know? Yeah, white folks get like weird sentences, like a 1 to 30. So it's like, you know, everything can get out. But if the victim, you know, comes and goes, no, I don't want to go. But yeah, but she's a nutcase. She turned that boy a lady boy. He's a woman. You know, he got to be a woman to be able to deal with her. He's a mook. I mean, the buddy probably got matching panties and bra on, matching his nails. And that's good.
Man, I didn't know she was raped. Thanks, Ian, for
John.
Give
I'm
us
reading
that
it out. It says, at 19, I experienced sexual violence. I was raped at gunpoint at my job. Wow. Wow. At least it wasn't knife point.
For that?
You said what?
Someone went to prison for that?
I'm not sure. I just saw that headline.
Jeez. Damn, that will change a woman right there. Jesus.
Yeah, it would.
Oh,
Yeah, you'd have trust issues at that, especially at gunpoint, man. God damn.
Even with that trauma, though, I still believe that this is something that is cultural, and a lot of black women experience, whether they've had sexual violence or not. It is a thing. It is a thing that shows up where in our relationship dynamics, there is a hesitancy to fully lean in and to be vulnerable with one another, because a lot of the pain that we've either seen our parents go through or things like Gabrielle Union has experienced, it starts to spread collectively. And then there's a mistrust. I mean, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't get relationships now, because they're hurt. They're scared to get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. And I definitely agree with that. I mean, I even deal with that. Just the trust issues. You know, sometimes it's hard to go all the way just because of that stuff. And it's probably trauma from past relationships, girls, I might have had a couple girls pop some tires and stuff, show up at the crib, you shrug it off, but it's not okay. They're starting a tire popping business on me, man. Goddamn. Tires ain't never did nothing to you, man. Goddamn. Fuck you up a little bit, man. But yeah, I think black women go through the same thing, though, man. It is tough. It is tough.
Yeah, I can only imagine. HB, yeah, some topics you want to cover?
Well, I did want to show, just back to the Michelle Obama thing.
Let me take my screen down.
Yeah. I just wanted to show this picture real quick. So if you look at this picture right here, you see that she has 20,000 views, but 26K likes. So what this is telling me is that she's got those bots, she's got those Kendrick Lamar bots cooking her numbers, adding likes. You could pay for that type of stuff.
Yeah,
There's all types of farms that you can use to pay for that type of shit. So her page is not to really cultivate an audience. It's more so just a paid shill. Whoever she's sponsored by, that's all it's about. She's not going to talk about anything real. She's not worried about cultivating and gaining an audience. It's just all bullshit, man.
Well, I think in that sense, you have to cut the comments off. Because otherwise, you know, it really becomes a lose-lose proposition. You're not gaining much from it. And you're sitting up here taking ridicule all day, right? From people in the comments. That people will monetize the comments on your page. Like, they have to go in that sense, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think, Universal?
I have a question. Does she have a purpose of her channel? Like, is there a reason why she's doing this podcast? Is she like trying to empower women or trying to expand the political conversation? Like, why is she doing this?
I think really she just trying to get a bag, man. Them Obama's probably fucked up, man. That you know, that presidential lifestyle, it's not easy to uphold. That's why most presidents, you know, they come from wealth, because that lifestyle afterwards, it's hard to uphold. So they're gonna be shucking and jiving for the rest of their lives, man. They're gonna be doing dumbass shit like this. You know, she's a damn lawyer, man.
Yeah, I know that.
She got a law degree.
It makes it sad. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Obviously, you know, I think cultivating the audience makes a lot of sense. I would think she has a huge base. She has 2 like really big books. I'm surprised that her numbers are so low. Very surprised.
Yeah, I'm not. Like, I think that these people are radioactive. You know what I'm saying? And we got maybe another call in. Let me see who's calling. Hold on.
You guys hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, and always hit the Cash App. Donate to Portia J. $20 a day for Portia J. We appreciate you guys. We got Stanley in the building.
We got Black Sudu over here. What's up?
Hey, Black.
What's up?
What's up, Black?
You want
Hey,
to comment? You want to comment on these topics? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd love to jump on via link. I don't have a link, but I was going to say.
Drop it,
Well, Blacks, we're doing like a new show right now. We're just doing me, John, and Universal, and then we're just taking phone calls. We're just trying something out. This is like an experimental show right now, so we're just taking callers right now.
So
yeah.
Any of those topics we covered so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I wanted to say that Dwayne Wade is a little viadu who.
Wait. Blacks, what's a viadu? Can you
homosexual.
Oh, okay. There we go. I figured. But
okay. Who uses Gabrielle Union as his beard. And then what's her Shabbat drama, Michael Obama. She's doing this because they're trying to create an organic base for the left. They're to do what the right did this past election. They're trying to do this for the midterms.
Okay.
That's why Gavin Bankwife Newsom created his podcast that sucks, and that's why Michelle Obama, aka Michael, did her podcast which sucks. And then you, HB, absolutely right. You were spot on. It is bot farming. Come on. First episode, 17,000 views, and then she had doubled the or some odd number. And then when you click on the people commented, you see